Hi, John Gwynn here, reporting live from Loring Park and the Minneapolis Community and Technical College campus here in Minneapolis, Minnesota. We're here at the Summer American Indian Media Institute, put on by MIGIZI Communications and held at MCTC, Minneapolis Community and Technical College, for 15 high school students. Anywhere from 9th graders to recent graduates, just finished high school this year. I'm co-facilitating this workshop along with Missy Whiteman, my colleague at MIGIZI Communications. We're both filmmakers and teachers, youth workers. Like I said, we have 15 students, mostly Native American youth from Minneapolis. Most with no previous media production experience. The main point of this podcast that I do want to point out here is something that I've only recently encountered with this workshop this year. I think it's a very important distinction to make. It's a lesson to be learned, and it's something to talk about, especially for youth media groups and youth media practitioners that work in conjunction with a college or in a college setting. The college model basically works like this. They teach you in a way that's such that when you make your movie, these are the things you have to do. So when you do pre-production, this is what you're going to have to think about. And when you write a screenplay, this is how you're going to format it, and this is how it's going to look on the page. And when you operate the camera, this is how that's done. And when you go to edit your movie, this is which buttons you press in Final Cut Pro to make it do certain things. And if you shoot in the city street, make sure you get a license. If you do this, make sure you do that, and so on and so on. And then the students are, then armed with these tools and this knowledge to go out and shoot their films. And then come back, and then the professors critique the films, and then but if you mess it up or if it falls flat, that's your fault. We told you how to make the film. It's up to you to go out and do it, usually on your own time with your own resources, etc. We'll critique it for you. And it's severely contrasts with the youth media model, whereas it's much more of a co-creative process where we don't take over productions of the youth that we work with by any means, but whereas we don't just say, here's what you do, go do it, but we're going to work with you through that process. Instead of just saying, here's the tools, go do it, it's more of a process where, especially the conceptualization and pre-production process, where we really try to work through ideas that are going to make interesting and compelling videos. This model that we use, and most of you are so familiar with and advocate for, is not a model that they use in the college setting. And so when you take the college model and use it with high school students as part of a summer job/production workshop like we're doing this year, there are some conflicts. And it's hard for people like Missy and myself, who could do this experience better, I believe, to have to sit back and be somewhat powerless to change things or to let them know how they could do it better. So instead we have, 6-hour lectures, a real lack of hands-on learning, this whole idea that the students will, somehow get together in their own time and make their movies, whereas the time we're spent together is just for lectures and demonstrations on Final Cut Pro or screenwriting, but with totally divorced from content. So as you hear, the bell is now tolling on my little critical analysis. It's 11 a.m. on a nice warm sunny day here. Youth Media Reporter, Twin Cities edition. Thanks for your time, and of course you can leave a comment.